What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. 10,000 Steps, Midtown Detroit. We're going to talk about you putting you first and why you should always put you first. You matter. You got to put you first. You know, you've been taught that you need to always be looking out for other people. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you always looking out for other people over yourself. You're always putting other people's interests above your own. And you can't do that. You must put yourself first. You must do for you first. You got to make sure you okay. The main reason is, how you gonna help anybody if you ain't good? You know, and that's why I have a problem with the logic and reasoning of that self-sacrificing stuff. That ain't it. It's people I care about. It's people I love. And I want to do as much for them as I possibly can. But I'm not going to do that at the cost of myself. I have to be good. I repeat, I have to be good. How am I going to help somebody if I'm not together myself? So put you first. You know, I listen to these different messages coming from people encouraging folks to put everybody's needs before their own. You know, that may work for women. It doesn't work for men. You cannot put everybody's needs above your own because everyone's relying on you. And they expect you to be available at all times. They expect you to make a way out of no way at all times. How in the world you gonna do that if you in shambles? You know what? I might run across the street. Put you first, man. I cannot stress that enough. Excuse me, fellas. How y'all doing this morning? Man, I love my city, man, for real. I love interacting with the people out here. I just love getting out here and being part of the day, being counted. But as I were, you matter. Stop letting people tell you that your job is just to be this unlimited, self-sacrificing being for everybody else. You're a man. Men don't do that. Men have to make sure that they're okay. And if you're not okay, you can't confidently make sure everybody else is okay. Because the thing is, everybody's coming to you for this and that, right? Everybody's coming for you for one thing or another. And you're there for them. But who's there for you when you down? Who's there for you? Who's there to give you a hand? Who's there to help you? Usually nobody is. People become so focused on looking after themselves and expecting you to help them take care of themselves. They never once stop to think if you okay. They don't. The people that are always asking you for stuff, always asking you for favors, when's the last time one of them ever called you to make sure you was okay? To make sure you was good? How are you feeling today? Have you eaten? You know, they usually don't. So it's okay to look out for people. I'm not saying you shouldn't look out for people. I'm all for taking care of your tribe. And in y'all case, my extended tribe. You know, I'm all for that. But I'm not for you looking out for other people at the cost of yourself. Put you first. You matter. You always mattered. And the people who were telling you to move differently from that, they were wrong. You know, they were wrong. And I had very strong, role models in my life. And I seen them look out for other people until, in the case of my grandfather, literally until the day he died, I watched him look out for other people. But man, look, my granddaddy was gonna make sure he was good in whatever capacity that was. You know, for him, that getting his mental health together was the sitting down, chilling. He would have some adult beverage of some kind or whatever. I'm not really a drinker like that, so that's not how I look after me. But that was his way of looking after him. You know, his wife always had a good meal for him. He had, his adult beverage, and that was cool with him. That was enough to recharge him to be able to go grind the next day and make sure everybody else was good. But he had something. where he could use this to recharge himself. Some of y'all don't even have that, man. You don't have a woman who cooks for you. You don't have a woman at all. And if you are cooking for you, you cooking all this junk. Treat yourself better, because your life is going to be miserable looking out for everybody else and you never take the time to look after you. It's going to be absolutely miserable. I know that for a fact, because once upon a time, I was doing that. I don't do it now because I know better. And because I know better, I'm trying to talk to y'all so that y'all will know better. So look out for you. You matter. No one else is going to look out for you better than you. And under no circumstances do you allow anyone to convince you that taking care of you first before you go out there and take care of everybody else is somehow a selfish thing. That's crazy to me, because the people who want benefit from you the most are oftentimes the most selfish people. They don't care how you getting along. They don't care how your day is going. They don't care what you're going through mentally. They couldn't care less. They just need what they need from you, and they need it now. So I found that to be ironic, because I've experienced that myself. The first and the loudest critics of you taking care of yourself, the ones who are so quick to label that as you being some selfish jerk or whatever, let them go ahead and do it, because that's often a projection. They're selfish. How dare you take care of you before what I want? Because usually it's not even a need that they're coming to you for, it's a want. How dare you look out for you first before coming and doing what I want? How dare you? It's insane. So understand that when you do start applying this, you are going to get selfish people being critical of the fact that you have now changed and are putting you first. And that's okay. Let them be critical, because the bottom line is what you're doing for them is optional, especially if they're an adult. What you're doing for them is optional. They need to watch their step. They need to tread lightly, because instead of taking care of them after you take care of you, you could choose not to take care of them at all. What you are doing for them is optional. When you're dealing with adults, they're not your children. Everything is gratuitous. You don't owe nobody nothing. You owe yourself, though. You owe yourself looking out for you. So I hope this message lands for whoever needs to hear it. I really do. This is something that I'm very passionate about and believe it really needed to be said. I don't think it gets said enough. Look out for you, and don't let anybody make you feel bad about it. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this, man, because I'm going to leave this here for now. Appreciate y'all connecting with me. Give me that thumbs up if you like this. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to get back to these steps. Peace.